Alrighty, so I am giving an update on the previous videos. As you know, we're still pushing towards the high for the daily time frame for US30. All right, so let's start out with US30. We're just gonna go to the clean chart. All right, so as you can see here, this is the high we're around 35,000, still pushing towards that. So currently what we're seeing here now is on the H4, but price would have said made the high. So as you know, the recent fib, let's going to use a fib right now for the H4. As you know, we're still at the 38.2. We're pushing towards the TP, right? So we had the 38.2. We pushed to the 0%. We always push to the 0% before continue making high, right? So structure is still intact currently. So basically, as I can see here, I'm in a trade already. Last week, I took a trade last week on this high, but again, it was just a push. Again, the price is going to do whatever it wants to do. Now I'm looking at the daily time frame. I can see how the daily closure is, right? So 5-minute structure already broke on this candle right here for the daily time frame. Is almost near opening, so we're looking to continue pushing to the high. Obviously, we're basically selling off of this resistance because it's a strong level of support and resistance on the higher time frame. Hence the reason every time we push here, we're pulling back. However, once we keep maintaining that higher low, we're going to eventually break that. So as you can see here, there's another, we can see all these higher lows here that's still building up. So we're still pushing, right? We're still pushing. We're still maintaining the one bias because the one bias is for us to make a new high, right? So based on that, I'm still looking for my price to keep pushing up. So just from here to here, it's going to be about 900 points. No, about 700. But towards this is going to be like 1,200 points, right? So again, I'm pushing towards that. I'm still on my same bias. Okay, so this is pretty much it. I already have an entry down here on this candle here within this exhaustion zone. All right, so now we're gonna go to gold next. Gold still have the same markup, still push. We're just waiting for price to give me that bias in the market. As you know, we're at a current 61.8 retracement. All right, so we're still there. Can't use the daily time frame now. We can use the weekly and see a little candlestick analysis. We can see a support as we created here. You know, all this right here, this one area here is still being tested. These up here, bullish candle. All right, so it's still there. It's just a waiting game again. Based off of the H4, we need H4 structure to break to start getting back into that bullish structure. So obviously we need the high. You know what I'm saying? We need that high, and we need so we can continue H4 structure to make daily structure. So it's just a waiting game. The only trade I took within this was one here, which is a counter trend, one here, which is a counter trend also, right? So again, just being patient and waiting on the moves to come to me. I'm not trying to force anything. So just waiting for the high, and then we're going to wait on high low, and we're going to continue the bullish structure to continue making a daily high. NAS, I do see a trade opportunity that is currently already flowing. As you can see, we are obviously still bullish, you know, still have not retraced to the level that I said it's going to retrace to. We still have not really hit PRC level as yet. However, structure is still being maintained on the H4. So we just got to focus on H4 currently. So as you can see here, I have this markup here. We have our counter trend. We have low highs, lows, low highs. We see higher low. We made a high, bias in the market. We're doing a retracement right now, which is here, the counter trend, and we are currently off already. So if you understand that we're in this, if you understand where price is going, then you will be able to be in this trade based off of level of exhaustions and price being tested, right? So currently it looks like a break here on the H4, but when you clear up all that noise, you're able to see that on a daily that it's just a tested candle. Candle still is open, and if you see how, let me see if I can kind of clean the chart real quick. You see how the candlestick closed with a lot of exhaustion to the downside. You can see that this candle minute structure already broke right here. So if you go down to the 5 minutes, you'd already seen that this resistance was already broken. And now that being said, that candle is going to be tested on the daily. Right. So once the daily candle closed at 5, you will see. So this is how the exhaustion area is formed. Once 5-minute structure is broken, the current candle that is in, it's showing you that it's going to be tested. Right, so it's all about being patient and waiting on the move, right? So let me just track back to show you the markup, and this is currently what we have for the markup. So for it's going to be like a 300-point move. So we're just focusing on the structure and just continuing. So price is going to continue making its high highs as it's been doing. So this is about 61.8. It's about 350 points move. So yeah, so that's that for NAS. That's it for gold. That's it for US30. So we're just, we're just flowing. The next trade opportunity, I'm actually going to drop a previous video on it. It's regarding AU. A very, very high probability trade, just waiting for it to play out. It's not ready as yet, but I'm going to drop the video with it coming up. But that's pretty much it, guys. That's US30 update for you guys. Again, I'm only looking for buys until structure is broken. As you see, we're not really looking for any sells at this time. So we're still intact. We're still pushing towards a daily high. Everything is still intact. You know what I'm saying? It's just about being patient. I didn't take any sells. I'm not counter trend trading. I'm not doing any of those stuff. Every time it's going to buy, I'm looking for buys. That's all it is. So that's pretty much it.